Hello and welcome back to Elliptical Totem Display Mockup help video. This is chapter 2, editing the mockup file in Adobe Photoshop. My name is Maria, I'm a graphic designer and your guide throughout this tutorial. So let's get started. First we need to open up Photoshop version. I'll be working in Photoshop CS 5.5 for this tutorial. And before we start, just make sure you have Layers panel open up. This is the panel that you will need. Usually when you open up Photoshop, you will get the Essentials panel on, but I have turned off everything else because this is the one we need to work with. Now, there are two different ways of opening the file. One is to go through File menu, go to File, and then Open. Or you can just simply drag and drop your file from Windows Explorer directly, and it will open up for you. Of course, these files are a little bit bigger because they're high resolution files, so depending on your computer performance and the strength of your computer, it will take maybe a little bit more time to open up these files. Okay, so we have the file opened up. As you can see, there are 4 distinct groups. Design goes here. Group is the group with all the mockup files, the smart objects. This is the one that you'll need to edit. You have the settings file, basically where you get all the settings and editing and effects of the mockups. The render file, let's just turn it on. As you can see, you have just renders of these totems, so you can play with them. You can edit them if you want to. One thing I have to tell you is that the shadows are separated from the totems, so you can make your own shadows if you don't like these ones. You can make them stronger, edit them, etc. And finally, we have the background. It is a simple background. You can edit it with your own. You can place a realistic work environment and place these totems there. Okay, so once we got that set, yes, one more thing. The settings folder is locked, so there would be no accidental movements or edits of this mockup template. If you have advanced knowledge in working with Photoshop, you can, of course, unlock the settings folder and then edit different settings in this folder, like lights, shadows, etc. Okay? So let's just go straight to it. As you can see, we have 3 different totems. We have the middle, the right, and the left totem. And let's start with editing the middle totem. The way you do that is simply double click on a smart object. It will give you the warning that you need to save the file. It will open up this the smart object, and then go to File, Place, and we will place your own design. If you have the settings the way I do, the way Photoshop imports this file is to size it, scale it to the optimum, which in this case is 96%. All you have to do is just change it to 100% in my case. Of course, you can just simply drag and resize this file. To save on the size and the amount of RAM that computer uses, I usually merge this one, and the way I did that is I just simply went on the keyboard, use the keyboard shortcut with it, which is Control E. Here, now we have the middle totem merged, and go to File and Save, or simply select Control plus S as your keyboard shortcut and save the file. Now again, it might take a little bit of time for the file to be, for the smart object to be saved and updated. Okay, it's done. We close the smart object, and as you can see, we have a brand new design here. We just repeat the steps when it comes to right and left totem. so you can have 3 designs and showcase 3 designs to your clients in one mockup. If you want to, of course, you can play with the settings and make your own perspectives. Let's say I want to turn off the left totem, and then I go to the settings, I find the left totem left and turn it off. And I might put this. Oops. So it's simple. You can basically make your own different variations of this file. Just want to turn off the shadows. Let's go this way. This is a very crude way of doing it, but hey, now you have 2 perspectives in one mockup. And of course, using masks and the settings you have, you basically haven't ruined anything. You can just go and repeat the steps and go back to the original settings. So I'm just gonna turn this on. I'm gonna turn on the render left. I'm just gonna allow the shadows, just switch and allow the shadows back. Okay, and here we go. We got the perspective that we started with. That will be it. All you have to do now is, of course, either save this mockup as is and send it to your clients, or place it in a realistic environment and showcase it to your clients. That was it. Glad that you watched this tutorial. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye.